The last place I wanted to be was Frostnipistan.
This One's Wife. Confessions of a Chameleon. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. This One's Wife has told the world about her forthcoming podcast series, Confessions of a Female Founder, name plagiarized from an existing series. Naturally, this one's wife behaving as she always does, by not coming up with an original idea and stealing somebody else's. One aspect, which also demonstrates how this will be a failed venture, is the chameleon nature of this one's wife. As I've explained to you previously, the narcissist is a chameleon, whereby the narcissist presents a particular image or face to the person that they're dealing with, based upon the necessity of the pursuit of the prime aims. When it comes to an interaction with another human being or potential interaction, the necessity of control, the drawing of fuel, the acquiring of character traits and residual benefits are of paramount importance to the narcissist. Most narcissists don't know this, but that's what's driving their behaviour. And therefore, to secure one or more of those things, the narcissism allows them to portray themselves as different things to different people. This is because the construct that is created by the narcissism has no fixed personality. The narcissist can morph into corporate raider at work, dedicated family person at home, sexual vamp in the bedroom, fun guy down the pub, brilliant sports person out on the field, fascinating raconteur at the dinner table. In many instances, the presentation is superficial because there is no real depth to back up what the narcissist is doing, but a combination of the various manipulations and brazenness invariably allow the narcissist to get over the line to convince at least some of the people that they are the thing that they portray themselves to be. More accomplished narcissists either undertake a greater degree of preparation, where they're aware narcissists pretend to be something that they're not, or they genuinely have those abilities and talents anyway, and therefore it's quite easy for them to shift into the other thing that they are presenting. But for narcissists such as this one's wife, it very much presents a problem. Her problem is twofold. She is a chameleon like any other narcissist, so she is just being what she is in that regard. Naturally, she doesn't regard herself as a shape-shifting chameleon that takes on the features of other people to mirror them, to become the things that would make it easier for her to control them. She thinks that she is the wonderful mother, the doting wife, the great and loyal friend, the perceptive broadcaster, the incisive interviewer, the talented content creator, the brilliant authoress, the super sexy lady who wears the clothes so brilliantly, and so on and so forth. She doesn't see that she leaps from one thing to another. But it is always the case with this woman, who is overexposed as a consequence of her incessant pursuit of fuel. It means that we have seen her take on these various guises, which means that she has no authenticity. Regularly, this one's wife cries out, "I am authentic," and yet her very behaviour tells us that she is not. She explains that she clearly has authenticity, but her overexposed shape-shifting demonstrates that it's not the case at all. Let us take the recent shift that has taken place. This one's wife finally launched her lifestyle program with Love Meghan. And what did we see? We saw her in a rented kitchen, pristine kitchen, beautiful location, blue skies, wearing beige and white, wearing dresses, wearing pantsuits, that she had fresh ingredients that she was there able to dedicate huge amounts of time to creating ladybird crostinis and fruit rainbow platters. She was wearing expensive jewellery. That she was there not looking harassed, giving you top tips for the creation of kids' meals in under 10 minutes, but rather able to flounce around, day drinking, whilst her friends came along and licked her backside. Basically, the vibe was tradwife. Here I am, the doting wife, the family woman, in the kitchen creating great art, being able to have time to create bath salts that might be hazardous to you to place on your bedside table, alongside moving pretzels from one packaging to another. That I have the time to dedicate to all these little artfully produced items. Here is a machine that blows up balloons. I'm now making a balloon arch. All of it smacked of, I have the time to flounce around a kitchen, elegantly presented, rearranging food on a plate, for I am the trad wife. But then, thunderclap, all of a sudden, she's metamorphosized into something else. Barely has the dust settled on the crappy episodes of With Love Meghan, then what has she now become? Dead-eyed business shark. Yes, girl boss extraordinaire. You only have to look at the picture that accompanies the launch of the plagiarized Confessions of a Female Founder, that she's attempted to give what I think is a cross between a come hither look and I'm going to negotiate you into the ground because I am a hard-bitten business woman. Well, what are you? Soft and cuddly trad wife or steely-eyed dealer of business deals? This is the chameleon in action. And once again, she doesn't know what she is, and she sends out these signals. Who is your audience? Fluffy-minded individuals that like the tradwife stuff, or wannabe girl bosses? Which one is it? Both concepts are actually somewhat becoming outdated. Girl boss about 20 years ago. But this is demonstrative of the chameleon nature of this one's wife, that she not only jumps from thing to thing to thing because she's unsuccessful and lacks talent, but she doesn't realise that this repeated shape-shifting becomes so obvious to us that it actually harms her ability to settle on an appropriate audience, because people are going, but what are you? Are you a mum? Are you a wife? Are you an interviewer? Are you a politician? Are you a philanthropist? Are you a content creator? Are you a tradwife? Are you a hard-nosed businesswoman? Which of those things are you? You can't be all of them. That doesn't make sense. And once again, she demonstrates that she can't be a brilliant business person, because if she were, she would understand that this trying to be all things to all people and shifting between the different roles doesn't work. And instead, the chameleon narcissist that she is, once again, proves to be her own downfall. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.